first part of O Come Little Children is to work on division of the bow. We start with this middle point, which is the middle tape, and we start with an up bow, which is the song that I showed you before. And you're going to follow what my finger does. I'll do it slowly. We're going to go up in the air with the up bow. So we'll go up, down with the bow till it comes to a stop. Now if you notice, the last bow moved slower so that when we can get them to stop at this middle point right here. And then you repeat it. So it repeats this way 4 times in the song. Up, down with the bow till it comes to a stop. I'll do that 4 times. It's with the song, the melody of the song. So up, down with the bow till it comes to a stop. Up, down with the bow till it comes to a stop. Up, down with the bow till it comes to a stop. Up, down with the bow till it comes to a stop. And then you would repeat the whole song. All right, that's the first level of practicing for O Come Little Children, bow division. Then it gets more complicated. The second component of O Come Little Children is going to be string crossings. So along with the idea of bow divisions, now the children have to remember that they're going to go to a different string level with their whole arm motion. So you can practice silent rocks again, making sure their elbow and forearm, rotator cuff, move in one long line from one string to the next. And then as we go through this, you're going to notice that the idea of up and down do not stay in the same direction. As we go to the A string, things move across the plane. So that's kind of confusing to children. Up and down on the E string is easier, but once they get to the other string, back and forth is a little different in the direction of travel. So now we do, then the next step is to go from open strings to practice. And we'll do the same motion, the same tapes, if you can see the tapes, but now we have to add a pattern of changing strings. So it's, the first part is E, E, A. Then you go back to E, but they have to know to pull or do a down bow. E, E, A. So that's the first part I do. I do it up, down with the bow till. That's the part of the song. So up, down with the bow till. Up, down with the bow till. Then you come back to the E for one note, the up, it, and then you do all A's. Comes to a stop. Then you'd repeat. So the last part is, it comes goal is to get somewhere between these tapes. These are not exact. They're just references for the slower bow speeds versus the long bow. So short bows, and notice we're dividing some short bows and then the long bow and the whole thing. So I'll do it all at once. Those are the 4 times it comes in a row. So your goal is to build up to those 4 times. O Come All Children with the left hand starts out with that tunnel that we made in Song of the Wind and Lightly Row. And we can start by putting that middle finger down on C sharp or on the A string, and then thinking about working just the left hand. So if they're trying to find the notes, I don't worry about the bow distribution. That's a separate entity. So I just practice the notes and start them up bow so that they go in the right direction. But if things go amiss, it's okay. So I'm going to break it down for you. You have 2 lines that are the same. We have A, A, B, and then C. That's the pattern of the song. So the first 2 lines can be practiced in succession. Rock back to E and repeat. Is actually probably the easiest line because it stays mostly on the A string, and there you might want to talk about the long and shorts. It starts up bow on C sharp and it goes this way. That's the 3rd line, or part C, and then B, and then the last line is just we have an added note, high A, which is the 3rd finger on E. That's the highest A. So you have an open A, and 8 notes higher is high A, what I call high A, and we'll have a low A on the G string, but not in this song. So there's that's 8 notes lower than open A. So 8 notes higher is the high A. So that's our new note in there. So you could practice just going from here, F sharp, to that new note, and make sure that they are ringing. Everything needs to be in tune, which means that when they put their finger down, there's a resonance or a ring to the note when it's in tune. You'll hear a ring when it hits the right spot. If it doesn't hit the right spot, we don't want them to squirm around. We want them to close their eyes and try again and hit that right spot. It's the ear that tells the finger where to go. If there's no tension, no squeezing in the left hand, then generally their pitch will be very good. So as long as their hand is in the right spot, then they will hit that pitch. You can practice just hitting the pitch, dropping, coming back, and so on. Make sure they hit it every time. All right, so this last part is going to have components of all the songs that they've had so far. It's going to start on F sharp. The last building block we have for this piece is to be able to combine the notes, the bow divisions, and the rests that are in the music. So rests are as important as playing notes. Hearing silence is music. So we want to make sure they understand they have to have a stop at some point in each line. Basically, in this song, each line ends with a stop, and then we start the next section or the next line. Each line starts with what is called a pickup note. A pickup note is a lighter note that takes us to a heavier beat. So our up bows are the light ones, away from gravity, and the down bows are the heavy ones, towards gravity. So I will say the word wait. At the same time, we also want to get prepared for the next note during that stop. So here is the beginning with the pickup note, which is up bow towards the ceiling, and then I will say the word wait, where that point is where the rest is. Wait. 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 And if you haven't noticed, the bowing style is basically down, wiggle, up, wiggle, or run, pony, run, pony. So we have instead there's a pickup before that starts with the, so it's up, run, pony, run, pony, run, pony, stop, up, run, pony. So that's the general rhythm. They've already learned the rhythm and the bowing.